called this guy? Yeah, I did.
You called this guy. No, I called him.
I'm sorry, what? You look at the scout to Carolina back, not sure what's going on.
You have a problem with my curtains. They don't they don't close all the way. Making it hard for me to
A, sug, smug smile creeps into her scout's lips as she looks at Caroline.
when I work.
The two girls giggle, which you have no idea how to read. What do they mean by work? And why would a bed or curtains have anything to do with it? Hell yeah.
Oh Jesus. Oh brother. Oh my fuck, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright, welcome to Scratching an Inch, a new NSFW visual novel currently on itch.io. Before we start, you're gonna have to name your MC, so what's he's called? Uh-oh. Oh, shit, what should it be called? Should it be my name? Just do my name. Yeah. Awesome, Ken. Now it's time to get naughty for fun. You sigh deeply as you close the door behind you. You can't believe you took this job as a handyman for a series of apartment buildings downtown. It seems like such a sweet gig on paper. All you had to do was a few odd jobs for some old ladies, maybe fix a sink or change a light bulb, and then you had a kickback for the rest of the day. The reality, you haven't had a moment rest since you started this damn job. You've been elbow deep in leaky garbage disposals, crawling under toilets, and worst of all, listening to rich Jews explain what a wench. It's all like they invented the damn thing. You rub your temple and glance around. What is all of this? An apartment is weirdly clean, like a magazine cover clean. Whoever lives here has a taste in money. Mid-century furniture, soft lighting, and a very fluffy rug that makes you suspicious about taking your shoes off here. But the TV looks older than you. A CRT chunky properly weighs more than VASPA. Well, I better. You pull out your phone, check the work order, hoping it's something simple. At least a tenant of this apartment is supposed to be out for the day. You won't have to deal with some small talk or awkward flirting. Now that you don't mind flirting if they are cute. It's something in the bedroom. You glance up to the screen, immediately notice something odd. Two bedrooms, one to the left and one to the right. Both are closed doors, both with, let's say, strong aesthetics. The door to the left decorates with the photos of sleepy-looking cat wearing a knitting hat, surrounded by rainbow stickers, hearts, and something that might be motivational quotes. Okay. On the right is a black paint, silver accents, and a large decal of the Grim Reaper, full silk, empty pockets, metal as hell. My kind of girl. The Grim Reaper? You stare a moment longer, confused, mildly impressed. Who the hell puts a life-size image of death on their bedroom door and sleeps like a baby every night? Well, that's a problem behind one of these doors. So which one do I pick? The creepy one. The shivers right down your spine as you stare at the wall with the creepy Grim Reaper poster. You don't like the look of that thing. You don't like the entire vibe, the scent, the hollow eyes, the dramatic swirl of his cloak. It's like the door is daring you to enter. Something deep in your gut tells you this is probably where you need to be. This job has taught you one thing: the place you want to go, the place you least want to go to, is usually the place you're needed the most. Well, I probably should. Another deep sigh racks your brain body as you steel yourself and walk towards the creepy door, bedroom door. Shit. Yep, pretty much what you expected. The only nice thing about this room is soft golden sunlight flickering through the dusty blinds. Everything else gloomy, impressive, goth as hell. Who would want to live like this? You look around and spot a unlit, incense burner shaped like a crow poster from the obscure metal bands and the pile of books with the title Necromancer for Beginners, The Demon Lovers, and Hacks Your Ex. And yep, that's pretty a voodoo doll or something pretending pretty hard to be one. This room feels like it belongs in a horror movie, not an apartment in a nicer part of town. Well, I don't have to live here. I just have to fix something. You set your toolbox down beside the bed and pull out your phone trying to remember what the job is even for. With any luck, you'll be in and out within 5 minutes tops. God, please let this loose doorknob or a broken outlet not like a haunted plumbing. Whoa, who the fuck are you? The voice hits like like a thunderclap and nearly drop your whoa, as your heart launches into overdrive. You spin around. A small girl glares at you from a doorway you hadn't noticed. Seriously, what the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my room? Nice. You're about to explain when you guys gaze past into her adjoining room. Did I miss something? No, I didn't. Okay. Its bedroom, or at least it used to be. The walls have been painted jet black, including the toilet and the bathtub. The only splash of color is a blood red shirt and covers, which still enlists with moisture. This girl must have just stepped out of the shower. Hey, dude, I'm not gonna ask again. Tell me, who are you, or suffer my wrath? You laugh maybe, but she doesn't sound like she actually meant it. And based on everything you see in this room, you're not eager to find out what wrath entails. You're trying to form words, but your brain has officially clocked out. You're clocked out. In sheer weirdness of this moment, the grim decor, the mysterious girl in the black toilet has scrambled your ability to function. You have to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. She gives a small judgment once over, like she's decided whether you're a burglar or a pervert or just the dumbest man alive. I'm pretty dumb. I just want you to think very carefully of your next words. Listen, brother. I have several knives hidden in this room. I will not hesitate to slit your throat open with those and throw the dullest one and just to make it hurt. Okay, that's it. This can't be real. You've wandered into some kind of fever dream. No job is worth getting stabbed over. You better step backwards or another. Hey! You hear someone shout behind you as you turn and make a strategic rapid retreat to the living room. You're not exactly proud of running, but you're alive, and right now, it feels like a win. You find yourself back in the living room, your heart is still pounding from your chest. In the middle of the night, you seriously didn't think you'd be anyone. In the middle of the day, you seriously didn't think there'd be anyone home. Shouldn't both of these girls be at work? School, anywhere but here? What the actual fuck is going on? You're just about to turn tail and run when you hear a door open on the other side of the room. Tall girl, oh god. Hello? A beautiful girl stands affirmed in the doorway on the left side of the bedroom, staring at you. Who are you? A girl looks up and down, taking you entirely. I mean, other than a tall drink of water, a half smile creeps into your lips as you look at the stunning figure. You seems to be flirting with you, maybe, and it's honestly hard to tell since your heart is still hammering away in your chest. I'm keen. You can practically hear the smug grin of your own lips as you look at the handsome woman in front of you. Caroline! Alright, we gotta move me. We're moving me right there. Right there. The girl must have.
The girl must have be Caroline, and both of them looked around to find the small, scary girl from before staring at us. Whoa. Her eyes darted from me, Caroline, and back again. She walks over to us. Caroline, could you please tell your co-stars to stay in my room? Whoa. This big woke practically gave me a heart attack earlier.
Caroline's eyes dart away from me and the tiny spitfire of a creature standing in front of me. What do you mean, my co-star, Scoot? I don't know, this dude. The tiny girl, who apparently called Scoot, looks at me with a shocking written all over her face. Scoot, this is not. She lets the rest of the sentence hang in the air, staring at me with the glowing confusion. Wait, you're not here for her? Scoot nods her head and directs at Caroline. No. Scoot and Caroline exchange a look before Caroline walks over to her friend. So, would you like us? Would you tell us what the fuck are you doing here? Hearing profanity like that coming from this pretty girl's mouth is kind of shocking. However, she's right. It's time for you to explain yourself. The only question is, what should you say? Wait, who do you think I am? Uh, yeah. You look from one girl to the other, trying to get a handle on this situation. The fact of the matter is that there's a million things going on, but the most important one needs to be addressed first. So who do you think I am? Listen, buddy, we have no idea. You're one who barged into our apartment. Really? You have no idea? You can't help but give the two girls in front of you skeptical glares. In their credit, they exchange a look before turning their attention back to you. Are we supposed to know you or something? You're not one of those crazy fans, are you? Oh fuck. Maybe I have those knives hidden in this house. If that's the case, just try me.
Just try me.
This girl's really proud of her knife collection, huh? This is the second time she's mentioned it. You shake your hand as you look at Scout. This isn't giving you a clue. You shake your toolbox, making the tools inside clank around. The two girls look down, staring at the toolbox. You almost feel their eyes on you as they take in your overalls. Their eyes both wide as the realize dawns on them. You're a handyman.
You're a handyman.
Scout's scream fills the room, making both Caroline and you jump. Yeah. I'm here about. Well, I'm actually not sure what I'm here about. I was checking it out when you chewed me out. You shoot Scout a meaningful look as she has a good sense to look embarrassed. You look from Scout to Caroline and back, waiting for either of them to say something. So, would either of you would like to tell me why I'm here? It's my bad. It's making this horrible noise when I go to work.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I call it the guy because of my bed. Caroline stops talking as she notices a strange look at Scout's face. You call it this guy? Yeah, I did.
You called this guy? No, I called him.
I'm sorry, what? You look at the Scout to Caroline back, not sure what's going on.
You have a problem with my curtains. They don't close all the way, making it hard for me to
A, smug smile creeps into her Scout's lips as she looks at Caroline.
When I work.
The two girls giggle, which you have no idea how to read. What do they mean by work? And why would a bed or curtains have anything to do with it?
So,
Scout turns her attention back at you.
I guess it's good you came. It seems like we both need you. You look at Scout to Caroline.
And can't believe your luck. Despite the way this day started, it seems to be looking up. After all, two cute girls need your help. Yeah, we both need your help. But you should help me first. Caroline sends a wink your way as the smile at her face widens. Let me get worth your while. You look over to find Scout frowning on her friend.
Would you stop flirting with this guy? I know, he's your type, but contain yourself. Anyways, I need help more. I'm gonna be out the whole day until these damn curtains get fixed. My work requires darkness.
You look from Scout to Caroline for a while. It seems like both of them need you, but only question is which one of them are you going to help out? Um, you know which one. Scout. I think I'm going to help out Scout. Caroline eyes widens as she looks at you. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, Caroline, but it just seems like Scout needs my help a little more. I mean, she needs work, and apparently darkness is very important to her. And I mean, a vague gesture in the direction of Scout's room. There are curtains. How long is it going to take? Caroline shoots an angered glance at Scout.
What?
Caroline doesn't say anything, just stares at Scout.
Wait, seriously, Caroline? What's with the glare?
Oh, nothing. You just always get your way, that's all.
I don't. What are you talking about?
Oh, right. It's just a coincidence that over half of our audience follows you when you do a show together.
Hey, it's not my fault.
Bullshit. Caroline and stand there for a moment just staring at one another. You have no idea what's about. The only thing you can gander is that the two of them probably work together somehow. Whatever. Whatever. Caroline throws her hands, starts walking away. She stops at the door in her room and looks at you. Come see me when you're tired of her. Caroline makes a dismissive gesture towards Scout.
What was that? Don't mind her. She always gets like this when she doesn't get her way. What about those curtains?
Scout raises her eyebrow at you. Right, the curtains. Scout turns around and heads to her room, leading you into her den. You have to be honest, her place kind of creeps you out, but this is your job. This is a job. I have to do my job. It really is no less creepy on the second viewing, but it kind of feels like Tim Burton Wet Dream standing here.
What?
Scout turns around and gives you a skeptical look. Oh, nothing. Your room is just... You stand there for a moment, struggling to describe the right word to describe it. The longer you think, the fewer words that come to mind. How could you possibly describe a room in front of you? Unique. You stand there for a moment and feeling increasingly uneasy. You can't be sure which, but it seems like the voodoo doll just blinked at you. And the books, they seem to change their covers whenever you look away. This place is more than just creepy, it's downright scary. This place is, unique. Unique? Yeah, it's, different. A small smile creeps towards in Scout's lips as she looks at you.
You don't mean unique, do you? You mean creepy.
No, I'm not saying that.
It's okay, Ken. This place is creepy.
You can't help but let out a small sigh of relief as she says this.
I designed it to be creepy. It took me a long time to find out the right things to do in my room. I wanted to create a space where it would reflect my appeal.
You stand there for a moment just staring at Scout. What on earth would that possibly mean? A reflection of your appeal?
Yeah, you know.
Scout runs her hands up and down her slender figure. You can't help but notice how attractive she actually is. Yeah, this girl is actually very pretty. You must not notice until now because of, well, her personality. Scout gives you a skeptical look. Clearly, she knows that you lost the pot for a second.
I need to give my audience something to enjoy. There it is again. First, there was the talk of the co-stars and now the audience. What the fuck does this girl actually do?
You feel like she should ask, but you don't want to be rude. What should you do? I'm asking.
What do you do? I'm a bit confused. I make adult stream content.
I'm sorry, what? You stare at Scout for a moment, not sure what any of this means. Does she play video games and stream or something? And that's the case, then where is her gaming setup? You scan the room for a moment, but all you see is a modest laptop on the table.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Scout lets out a deep sigh and she looks at you.
I was trying to sugarcoat it, but I'm a cam girl. I do stuff on stream for people to enjoy.
You stare at Scout for a moment and shock runs through your veins.
You had no idea
that a girl like this would be something like that. However, it suddenly makes sense why she would keep her room like this. People probably love the whole goth girl thing. I see.
Yeah.
The most awkward silence as either of you know what to say.
Anyway, the room is part of my appeal, like I said. It's all for the work. I need the darkness in my mystique. And you really can't get with that. Where did she go?
Scout seems a sweeping gesture towards the window where the light is steaming from. Oh. You stare at Scout for a moment longer, not quite seeing the problem. You wouldn't some light just help your audience see better? I mean, you could just make a new look. Scout shoots you a skeptical look. You get the sense that she doesn't love being contradicting like this.
I can see you don't believe me.
It's not I don't.
Scout holds a finger, stopping you from talking. It's okay. I'll have to show you.
Show me. She stares at Scout for a second, not sure what that means.
Yeah. I'll just give you a little show. You'll see where it doesn't work with the light. And maybe you'll fix my curtains.
You stare at Scout for a moment longer. What does she mean by a show? Seriously, she's not gonna.
Are you ready, kids?
Remember to like and subscribe.